Hello everyone, welcome to Dream Cloud Lab. I'm John Burkhead, and today we're going to be featuring a Yugioh deck. It's called Karakuri. It's a machine deck if none of you guys are too aware of it. It OTKs, very fast, inexpensive deck to make, and we're just going to profile it today. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're going to jump right into the monster lineup. We run 3 Karakuri Strategists. This is the little guy right here. The point of him is when he hits the field on a normal special summon, you can switch any creature on the field, change their battle position. Mostly pick himself, and that's for a combo that I'm going to show you in a little bit. Then we run 2 of the Karakuri Merchant. When he's summoned, normal summon, you get to search your deck for any Karakuri card. Helps when you're trying to deck thin, also get other creatures. Very solid. Only level 2 in the deck, and that helps for synchroing. Probably the most important card of the whole deck is the Komachi, and she allows you to have an extra normal summon. That allows you to get your second monster on board, synchro faster. She's also a tuner, and that's going to help. 3 of the Karakuri Soldiers. This is your recruiter. When you don't have the hand that you want, set this, sit on it, wait for it to be destroyed, get another creature. Also a non-tuner, which helps. If you notice, we do run a lot of tuners in this deck. 1 of the Karakuri Ninja. A non-tuner helps when you're synchroing, but not a big point of the deck. The biggest point of the deck is the synchro, so that's why we only run 1 of him. 3 Solar Wind Jammer. Great card. Machine, level 5. If you don't control a monster, special summon it. Normal summon another tuner, and then you go off from there, and I'll show you that combo in a bit. And this is my little tech. I run 1 of the Ninja MDL. A level 5 Karakuri. When you make your synchros and bring out another one, or bring out a creature from your deck, this is one of the options if you want to make the burrito. So let's go into the spells now. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. Pretty standard. You want to get rid of their back row so you can go off. 3 Instant Fusion. Even though you can only play 1 per turn, all you really need is 1, so that you want to run 3, that way you can draw it quicker. One of my favorite cards, you run 3 Iron Calls. Brings the machine back monster from your graveyard, you have to control the machine. I wonder how hard that would be when the whole deck's machine, so really good card, helps when you're swarming. Probably an annoying card to play, but just wins the game for you is the De-Synchro. Again, another combo-based card. Because each Karakuri special summons 1 from the deck when it's synchro summoned, this just helps for your combos. 3 Machine Duplications. If you notice, a lot of the Karakuri monsters are 500 or lower attack, so it helps swarm the field and gives you the setup for when you're trying to OTK. This card, again, is kind of different, the Karakuri Anatomy. You can search it out with Merchant. Whenever they're switched battle positions from offense to defense, or from offense to defense, you could draw 2 cards, or you have the potential to because it gets a counter. Player preference, I like it. I love drawing, so it helps. 2 of the Karakuri Cash. This helps you set up. If you draw the Komachi and this, you can go off from there. You switch your Karakuris from offense, or you switch them from face-up attack mode to defense, and then grab a monster, and you proceed to win. These are the 1 spells that I run, the 1 that you can learn 1 of. So the limiter removal. Player preference, I like to win in a turn. All you really need is 2 of your synchros and this card, and that's game. The 1 versatile Book of Moon just helps protection, and you can just not die, so that's good. Dark Hole for when you want to go off. Also, if you're in a jam, always good. And the only traps in the deck are 2 Vanity's Emptiness. Best trap in the format right now. If you're going off and you don't win, you can set them in the back row, and that'll stop your opponent. If you notice, I run a lot of spell cards, and the point of the deck is to win in a turn, so you run 22 spells. It all works out. We're going to go into the extra deck now. 2 Cybersaurus. If you notice, I run 3 Instant Fusion, but only 2 Cybersaurus. There's not enough room in the extra deck to have a 3rd, but you want to run 3 Instant Fusion just so you can draw it faster. The 1 Catastor. It's a machine that helps when you're synchroing if you have the merchant and you need to go merchant level 3 tuner to and then have another tuner to make the 8. Gets rid of a lot of problems. The one Naturia Beast, also known as Bruce Harris. Great card, shuts down your opponent from playing spell cards. You can make them really easily. A little tech that I like to do is the Hyper Librarian. Again, with the merchant and a level 3 tuner, you can make this first before you go into your other syncros to just have more draw power. Really good card. I'll show you a couple combos with it. The Landoise. This guy wins the games for you because when you're going off, you make him, just in case they have the Swift Scarecrow, Battlefield, Gores, etc. Really good creature. That's why you don't also mind running a lot of spells, because you have to discard a spell for him. The standard 1 Black Rose gets rid of problems. You can make it fairly easily because you run a lot of level 3 tuners. And this is when we get into Karakuri meat of the deck. This is the Burei. When you play him, you get another Karakuri from your deck, so it helps to swarm the field. He switches any monster on the field, change their battle position. That's good when you're playing for defense, and also just you could do them to themselves and draw more. I'll show you a combo with that, but he's probably the best synchro in the extra deck. The Stardust Dragon, standard, have to run it, protects you from everything, make it really easily. Love that card. The 3 Karakuri Burritos, helps swarm the field, level 8. Whenever Karakuri changes battle position, you draw a card from it. Really good with the combo, and you have to run 3 because you can make them. You're usually going to make 2, but in case you don't win, you have the 3rd one in there. And of course the Scrap Dragon just takes care of all the problems. Level 8, very solid, probably the best synchro, I think. Again, I just want to shovel this up, show you a couple opening hands, show you the real combos that happen within the deck. It doesn't take much for his deck to go off in OTK, so let's just give it a good shuffle, and then we'll draw 6. Alright, so we're shuffling here. We're going to draw 6, see what happens. Getting the combos pretty easy, so let's just go from here. Alrighty. So if this is your opening 6, usually if you go first, you could just special summon the Windjammer because you don't control a creature. And then normal summon your Komachi. That's already a level 8, but before we do that, we want to activate her effect to give us another normal summon. So let's summon the Soldier. And then we synchro, make the Burrito. His effect activates, we get to search our deck for a Karakuri, special summon it to the field. Because he is a non-tuner, we want to get a tuner. So let's get the Strategist. When Strategist hits the field, he has to switch a monster on the field, change their battle position, so he'll target himself. And you draw a card from the Burrito. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's continue with the combo. Actually, before I do this, we can just synchro here and grab our Burei. Perfect. Burei's effect activates, we get to search our deck again. And let's get this big old ninja here. Alright, perfect. And now we can de-synchro our Burrito, bring back what made it. There we go. Now we can re-synchro for Burrito. Activate the Burrito's effect. Search our deck. Because he is a non-tuner, we get a tuner now. We get another Strategist. Strategist switches to defense. We draw a card from Burrito's effect. Perfect. And now from here we go synchro summon. And me personally, I'd get another Burrito just because of the instant fusion in my hand. So Burrito's effect will activate. So let's search our deck for a tuner. Alrighty, let's do that because we do have instant fusion in our hand. Perfect. So let's play instant fusion. Get the Cybersaurus out. Synchro. And make a Stardust. Very solid opening field. A lot of trouble if people are playing against this. Again, we could have changed up a little strategy. We could always make Naturia Beast or Landoise first turn. But for the most part, you are going to end the field with 2 Burritos and a Burei. And your last monster is, you know, whatever you want to make. I went Stardust. You can go, like I said, Naturia Beast or Landoise. And all in all, a very solid deck. So, the ability to swarm. And you saw, like, that opening hand. All you really needed were 2 cards, which was the Komachi and Instant Fusion, or like a Solar Windjammer and De-Synchro. Like, that was just, from those 4 creatures, 4 cards in your hand, you went into this field. Very, very solid. Alrighty, so that was the deck profile for Karakuri's. As you can see, it has a lot of swarm ability. You can OTK. You can make a buttload of synchros real quick. And it can keep up with the meta, can keep up with dragons. You can always change variations, put some protection or what have you in it. I prefer the straight OTK version. But, you know, to each his own. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know below. Again, I'm John Burkhead. This is for Dream Cloud Lab. You guys have a good day. Thanks.